leading on from that, because we're talking about choices. Did you? I don't know if you heard about this story, but it came across me. Pause. And and it was very interesting because of the ramifications of this, and I want to speak to you guys about this. Right. So, the gentleman is called Trevor Bauer.
Free Jonathan Majors. Go on, carry on.
Trevor Bauer is an American professional baseball pitcher.
Yeah.
Whose net worth is around 51 million. And in 2021, he was accused of sexual battery, right? By this nasty, sadistic lady called Lindsay Hill. So as the story unfolds, texts start to surface. Phone texts were exposed with her saying to her friend, next victim, star pitcher from the Dodgers. Then, by the way, these are texts before she even met Donnie, right? Then the texts went, what should I steal? Reply, his money. She's gone. She then says, I'm going to his house on Wednesday and I've already got my hooks in him. You know how I roll, right? So then after this time has elapsed, more texts surface. Oh, by the way, his net worth is 51 million. The response is, bitch, you better secure the bag. These are texts. Need daddy to choke me out. I need to be more of an absolute whore to try and get his 51 million. Right? So listen to this now. Her legal team has approached Trevor multiple times with to reach a settlement.
I bet they have.
Right? And Trevor's gone, I ain't doing it. Fuck that shit, and backed his corner. So only in 2001, it's gone to court. Lindsay's made their claims.
2021 or 2021?
2021, my bad. During the legal proceedings, information was unlawfully withheld by her.
The prosecutor.
To the team. So a leaked video has surfaced where Lindsay is filming herself waking up in the morning in Trevor's bed and smiling at the camera. More importantly, no signs of bruising or marks was on her face.
Free Jonathan Majors.
Right? After hearing all this information, the judge has deemed it misleading, and the judge said no to sexual assault, and everything had to be dropped. The charges were dropped. They ended up dropping charges. There was he sued her and she countersued her, but just nothing happened from it. And then the lawyers come to return and said, let's drop the case. Anyway, when I hear stories like this, it gets frustrating because, let me ask you lot this question now. Should there be a law in place that if someone is falsely accused,
isn't there
in the
already a law
courts,
in place?
There is not. There is not.
Defamation of character?
Yeah, we need that.
That's not defamation of character.
Yeah, it is.
You accused of sexual assault.
That is defamation of character, because essentially what you're expecting the world to portray you as is an abusive person, over-possessive, controlling.
Defamation of character it comes under that to a degree, but that's more of name calling and disrespect. Sexual assault is like that's your career in the bin. Like that's sponsorships.
But then that's something that should fall under defamation of character. Because essentially,
I think there's different tiers to
the
umbrella of
essentially, you said a man is an abuser, an enabler, and essentially
calling a man a rapist.
Yeah.
What was it that Johnny Depp and my girl went through? Was that was that defamation?
Well, she was accusing him of similar things, right? And how he was violent towards her, and he used to like keep her hostage and them thing there. I think defamation of character is an umbrella term,
right,
for many things. Right. Some are more
higher
up and more like holy shit than others, but I think it's an umbrella term for quite a few things. Right. I think this is defamation of character because you're basically telling the world this guy sexually assaulted me and therefore he's a monster.
A bitch should get jail time for that shit, right?
It's happening too many times. And now with this Jonathan Majors thing, they keep pushing the ball further down the road. His defense is saying, look, we've got the date in line. We think the case should be thrown out because of the evidence we have. The prosecutors missed the date to confirm whether they want the trial to go on or close. And he's just leaving the man in limbo.
Yeah.
And the accuser is nowhere to be found. Apparently, she's back in London now. Jonathan Majors' career is in limbo. His career was on a rocket ship going to the fucking moon, and then this thing happened, and then...
Bruv, didn't Kang and Creed drop in like 6 months between each other?
What happened?
Bro, both the films, Ant-Man and Creed, dropped in like 6 months between each other.
Nah,
bro, he was the new Thanos, basically.
Yeah.
His trajectory was...
My brethren Cadian reckons he was asked to do something, he said no, and we're in this situation now.
It was a conspiracy theory.
Something. Right. Because it's just too... The evidence is there. You go online right now and say Jonathan Majors evidence, you're going to see all these evidence that show her outside talking to her friends, and he's walking from an opposite direction, and she tried to reach out to me, just walked straight by, like, keeps it moving. She's in a nightclub having a good time. The only good thing that's come out of this situation for Jonathan Majors is he's dumped Shorty and he's with Megan Good.
I just think
he's living a good life.
I just think there's flaws in I think there's flaws in the law, bro.
But there has to be ramifications for you telling the public, I am a monster.
Yeah.
When I say to you, I'm not, and you just had ulterior motives in regards to me, my status, etc. When it comes out that you have been found out to be caught out lying, you filmed yourself, you've got these back and forth texts with your brethren and that. When there's that much evidence, you have to publicly say the same energy you was given to accuse me of being a monster is the same energy I need for you to apologize publicly, and then you have to get some jail time. Whatever jail time I was going to get for what you was falsely accusing me of, maybe you have to get all of that or half of it. I don't know. You have to hold it.
Yeah, 100%.
Someone has to be made an example, because no one is being made an example of this, and still in 2023, we're still talking about people setting up people, and when the job doesn't get done, they switch around, and what do? They'll either make you come across as a rapist in that case, or you're a racist. They try and paint you with these names, these titles that taint your name.
Yeah, and your brand.
And you can't once your name's painted with certain things. Yeah. Bruv, we've seen people be accused of something, falsely accused of it, and it comes out they was lying on that person's name. The energy is never the same.
It's never the same.
The energy is never the same.
Also, I don't care how much money you have in this world, no one cannot tell me that going to court and all these lawyer fees is not expensive, bro.
Bruh.
Well, this is what happened. He dropped the charges. This Trevor guy, he dropped the charges because she couldn't afford to pay anything. So it was like he fought his corner and spent what he needed to spend.
He's a better man than me, boy.
But he was like, he was just like, I just want everything done.
He's a better man.
He's a better man. I agree.
What was he? Oh, by the way, it's coming up to Mental Health Day real soon. Like, what was his mental state? He probably couldn't even. His team probably said to him straight away, "Hey, buddy, how about you don't come in until this thing clears up?"
Yeah, I mean, he got dropped and everything, bro. He was working. He's a professional baseball player. But this is the same thing with Jonathan
Majors. As soon as this news broke out, nobody in this current climate we live in, where everyone is judge, jury, and executioner, nobody takes 5 minutes to pump the brakes and go, you know what? We've been dealing with this guy or this girl for X amount of years now. Now, we're not with them 24 hours a day, but from our interactions with them, we've never once thought they was like this. You know what we're going to do? No comment until further notice.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do. Yeah. His team could have been like, hey, buddy, you know what? Let's just... we'll just, you know what? Go have a little annual leave, as they like to say in the workplace. Go have a little annual leave, and then we'll reconvene this later on in the time. No one does that. Everyone's just quick like, whoa, Jonathan Majors got accused of, pew, gone. I'm gonna fire him, pew. Oh yeah, we've been his agent for 10 plus years. We're dropping him in an instance like he wasn't making you money to cover how many mortgages you got and all that, and he was just on the rise. They're quick to just drop the people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then when the truth comes out now, you lot look worse or on par with the person that was making accusations.
You got to see the interview now with this girl, Lindsay Hill. She's been interviewed by some Donette, and the Donette is asking her questions with regards to how this is all unfolded, and you can still see her lying. and this is the thing, yeah. There's women that are just bad, man. Bad breed, man. Bad breed of woman,
Look,
bruv.
you might look.
Some Delilahs out here.
I'm not even trying to give you lot the game.
I better
but
know,
at the end of the day, why didn't you just befriend him, fall in love, pop, and just enjoy that life? Why you wanna steal from the guy? You could have been his girl, especially if you're single. What's wrong with being his girl?
She said, "I want him to strangle me," and that, and like basically she.
It's disgusting. There has to be, bruv. There has to be. You have to pay for these nasty, disgusting mastermind tactics.
Yeah, someone's got to pay.
How you waking up in the morning and go, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go fuck up someone's life and falsely accuse them of some despicable things. Yeah. That's fuckery, bro. Yeah. Things like, bruv.
It gotta be like back in the day.
I don't believe in a man putting his hand on a woman. Yeah. But you see situations like that. If a man said, yo, I had to box her in the face because I realized she's filming me and she's giving it, you'd be like, boy, I don't condone what you did, my brother, but I can see how you might have got that flashing like rage. You should
poison her or something.
You could have just asked, man, borrow me $1. I need $1, dollars, all I need.
But this is what's been going on, and athletes and all these type of sports stars, it gets peak for them sometimes.
Bruv, just tell man, look, man, I will get in a yoga position and suck you off for 10 bags.
She probably did, bruv. She probably did.
But just ask him. Just say, look, break me off a little something, and I'm gonna bring some of my. Okay, every girlfriend I bring around for sexual activity, let's just say that's 2K. So if I bring 5 round, that's 10, right? Plus like 12. What we saying? I'll give you a good time.
Do you think you could get caught out like that if you had the peas and you was in that situation? Do you think it's easy for a woman to catch you out like that?
Bro, imagine. Bro, first of all, you have to be careful of who's who and who wants what, right?
Yeah.
But it's easy, bro. Especially if it's a nice little thing. The way she's talking, she's probably done so much research on him. She probably met him at his favorite shop that he likes to get his favorite little burger and toast or whatever and a little milkshake. And she's like, oh my God. She tried to pretend she didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you like this milkshake? And she probably said to him, like, he probably goes, oh, what's your favorite fruit? And she goes, strawberries. And he goes, oh, mine too. And he goes, well, how do you like to consume your strawberries? She goes, oh, I like it with some ice cream, some milk, and a milkshake. He's like, oh my God, me too. And he goes, the milkshake's in here really nice. He goes, oh my God, listen, this is why I come here off season to get a little milk. Got him. That's what they do, bro. It's just disgusting.
It's horrible, you know. It's horrible.
It's disgusting, bro.
Yeah. Well, based on that, I feel like definitely justice needs to be done, and people need jail time for these situations.
The Fast Food Podcast.